that clears my mind. I'm all for a good start. I hear the sing.
Hello everyone and welcome to No Man's Land. Now, eventually I got the setup right. I have downloaded a new app at the moment, and let me just find what it's called. Combine XPerience. So the idea is it makes this more realistic and better running. So the idea behind this is that it works as close to real life as possible. So the main thing I notice is speed. So as it says here, with the header, harvesting speed limited based on material quality gathered, crop type and combine performance based on power. So when you're doing a whole not swath, not headland, cutter, you know, headland table, the combine header, brain's gone dead, you know what I mean. It'll work about 1-2 mile an hour. If it's doing bits, it can run up to 9-10. So that's quite cool. And then the next feature is tons per hour is the first line. The bottom line is ton per hectare. So I don't focus too much on ton per hour, but on this I'm running roughly about, it'll come up in about 100. Now what I'm going to show you here is what the hectare is. So the first thing I've done was changed it, my area back from acres to hectares, and then check the ground. So this is coming out about, I'll show you in a minute when I get the map up, about 6.9 I think it is. So what I noticed, it didn't cover the field because it's custom. The fields are custom done. But when you go on land, so the block there, so 25, so 26, there you go, around, I just double checked, so it is 6.94 hectares per square. So my fields, I did an average. I will work this out properly at some point. My average, I said, right, if I'm running, say, 11 hectares, and I'm running at 12.3 tonnes per the hectare, I did 11 times 12.3, and that gives you roughly about 135.3 tonnes over the field. In litres, I think that's about 135,000 litres, because 1 tonne is 1 litre, give or take. So that's quite a nifty little feature. The middle one, I don't actually know, and I don't actually use. Well, it's not I don't use, I don't actually know. It could be engine power, that's what I'm guessing it is, because at the moment it's on 0%, and then as soon as I start driving into the crop, any minute now, let me just get this set up on the GPS. So I think I am roughly, yeah, see, 93 tonnes per the hour. So in theory, if I've just calculated that right, this field should take about an hour. But yeah, so, and then yeah, at the moment we're in 117% for the middle one. I think that could be engine power or something, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I really like the mod. I like a lot of my scripts I've got on here. I did have realistic weight on a trailer that made 40 tonnes feel like 40 tonnes, but I found sometimes you're towing at 1 mile an hour, so I've sort of took that off at the moment. But there's a few things like realistic ground textures, so the wheels do matter. And I love these little scripts coming out. It just makes the game so much more enjoyable. Like the real mud mod, I will probably put the real mud mod on. At the moment I haven't, but we'll just see what happens. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is get most of the fields harvested, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
I'll let you go, just need some time. At your own pace, you need to find your way. I know now you'll never change your mind for something that matters to me. You do not know what I have in mind. I packed our bags, we'll be on our way. The night was long as I waited without a sign. As I know what matters to you. But what do you want? What's your biggest need? Every hour we spend together, then suddenly the chances are small, just like the lottery. It's been 72 weeks in this town. I still believe I'll see you again. No matter what, I got off the ground for something that matters to me. But what do you want? What's your biggest need? Every hour we spend together, then suddenly the chances are small, just like the lottery. I just hope we could stay together. We wait and see, but the chances are small, just like the lottery.
I'm going out my mind. Give me some directions to get to you. To get to you, ain't gonna waste my time. I know that we got connection, I think about you. You're on my mind, on my mind, on my mind. Yeah, I'm going out of my mind, out of my mind, out of my mind, yeah. For you, my love, you drive me crazy, tell me what to do, what to do. I'm on my knees, yeah, I am begging you, begging.
Morning, day breaks here. The main plan now is this last field, because the oats aren't ready for about another 3 days. So finish this field off, and then that should be about the morning, and then the afternoon finish the baling done. If I do that, what I am doing here is in a minute. Just getting this straight up. And then you see how I'm moving the header, the actual spindle in and out. Because I just want to see if I can get this to the optimum. I want to see if this affects the drive. See if that actually changes how. I'm hoping eventually it will do. That this will actually impact. Because in real life, what this does is when you run it over the crop, it's keeps it straight and draws it in. And you want it just sitting on top of the crop, not in the actual crop. But for depth of field, as everyone said, depth of field on it is horrid. And this is what I'm just trying to work out, is whereabouts I want it. Now what I say this field, I'll do one headland around, and with that one headland around, I accidentally put GPS on by mistake. So one headland around, that should clear this enough. Advantage with nomads, unlike a lot of maps, you don't need many headlands. You can probably get away on a lot of maps with 0 headlands. But I like it, it's nice.
I don't wanna waste no time no more, 'cause I can't get you out of my mind. I can't live without your love for sure. You drive me crazy, tell me what to do, what to do. I'm on my knees, yeah, I am begging you, begging you. I'll break the rules if it will get me to, yeah. I'm going out of my mind. Because the party don't stop. So put your hands on me and turn me on, turn me out of my mind. Because the party don't stop. So put your hands on me and turn me on, turn me on.
It's silent now, we don't say a word. We're just looking at each other. Tears in our eyes from the words we said. Yeah, it kinda broke my heart. Loving you is not so goddamn easy as you think. I'm trying my best to hold on, but I feel myself giving. You know that we shouldn't keep it up like this. We hurt each other's feelings on and on. I don't wanna change who you are. The things you say is always one step too far. But I know that I've played my part. I'm hurting you as well. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. We pick up the pieces and start again. Don't give up, we're holding on. For what it's worth, I'll try to change. We can't fix our broken hearts. Loving me is not so goddamn easy as I think. You try your best to hold up, but I see you giving in. You know that we shouldn't keep it up like this. We hurt each other's feelings on and on. I don't wanna change who you are. The things you say is always one step too far. But I know that I've played my part. I'm hurting you as well. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I don't wanna change who you are. Things you say is always one step too far. But I know that I've played my part. I'm hurting you as well. Guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry.
I'll let you go, just need some time. At your own pace, you need to find your way. I know now you'll never change your mind for something that matters to me.
So what I did do is binned auto drive. It's great if you can get it set up and running, but I know with the auto drive and the course plate, it doesn't really like you driving it. So what I've done here is I basically manually took over. So helper, you jump in the tractor, drive the tractor, unload, jump back in. I'll explain more in a bit, but what I did notice is I will spend, after this episode's recorded, I will have a go at playing with the auto drive again, but mainly to get it so I can click on it, it'll drive to the silo empty and then drive back. Now what I managed to do on this, I spent nearly an hour playing around editing this. I managed to get a two-way and a one-way, and what I mean is, so it's two-way mode, so we can drive there and from basically the field to the middle of the yard. I then managed to get one way from the middle of the yard into the silo, around the silo, and then connect back up the two-way. So I need to do another one for, so that's field 13, so this is, so I think it's 13 and this is field 14 we're running in at the moment. 13 is the long one next to the woods. The one in front of us, that end oat field, is 15, then back into 16, so I will do same thing again, and I will try and join it to that one, which would be pretty cool. So yeah, nearly the end of the harvest here. I actually, when I'm running this, I always try and, if I remember and I can, because what I've got is I've got the sim dashboard on my tablet, and what that allows me to do is have basically the HUD, you see, running on that. So that would be all my information. So it tells me my weights, my fill limits, my speed, and then it also has like a button box within. So I try and, the only thing it doesn't have at the moment is that bottom script, which is slightly annoying, because if you get that bottom script on there, there's a couple of scripts on there I would love to have, but I can't get. I will play about with it later, but it means I can, a lot of the time I'll have the HUD off. So I think when you're watching and you're doing stuff, having the HUD off is a lot better. So for the next episode, the plan is pretty much just get these two fields baled, because we are on the last day of summer now. So tomorrow is the first day of autumn. I think it's dry for a couple of days, but what I might end up doing is, depending where we go and how late it gets, get the bales picked up as well. But advantage putting it on a 20,000 litre, as I said before, advantage putting on a 20,000 litre capacity over the standard 6 is there's less bales. So having like 300-400 bales on the field, you only have 10-15. And then what I'm going to do is, probably where the bale store is here at the minute, I have the sheep, bin all of that, start again, put a big warehouse down there and just fill it full of straw. Because my plan with this game at the moment, and this episode and this series, is I'm only going to sell stuff, A, is there a massive great demand for it, maximum profit, or only if we start to struggle with money. Like I did before, out of everything I've had, I've only sold one tipper load so far, and that's mainly because I needed the money to come in. We are down to 9,000, that's because of using works and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll just see, and also the combine lease and stuff like that. So we'll just see where we run. I'm really happy with the first year progress, to be honest. So you can see me trialing the run of the silo. I did mess up a little bit. Now, in case you're wondering why I've got all the logging equipment, is because I said before there are two major logging points on this map. So in the winter, when we can't do much, I will be doing a lot of logging, a lot of tree cutting, a lot of tree planting, and seeing how much money we can make over the winter with trees. Because that's the advantage of this map, you can do what you want. So eventually I want to buy the area that's right down the bottom of the map. So it's not as big as this to the right hand side of us, but it's big enough to run. Right, so I think that'll do for this episode. Remember to smash that like button. Remember to subscribe. And for more content from me, Volcano Gaming, I'll see you again on the flip side.